Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Capricorn for the month of October. Gamar Hatima Tova for everybody who's celebrating Yom Kippur and everybody who's not. May you be sealed in the book of life for a brand new, better new year. So anyway, share your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone for your support. I think I'm just going to work on the weekly horoscopes and the monthlies because I don't know, the dailies are kind of like, it's just a little bit extra time consuming, maybe if I get this like down pack to a better routine, I might just do daily, monthlies, I don't know. One day, we'll see where we go. So anyways, on the 2nd at 5:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury goes direct for the next 2 weeks, Mercury is in shadow for the next 2 weeks, where it's still gonna have the same effects with this energy. So it's direct in the 9th house where it's a detriment. So this is not the best time when dealing with your enemies. They could have the upper hand with you, especially people at work that you don't necessarily get along with at this time. This would be a best time to like lie low for the next 2 weeks till the 16th and pick and choose your battles with them, because you could find like a lot of cattiness happening with this energy, or this could be like dealing with kids at school that you don't necessarily get along with, and they could just be antagonists and then antagonize you to get a reaction out of you at this time. So try to be on your best behavior. Not the best time for long distance traveling as well. So careful with this energy. Careful with your reputation, especially with those of you on media and social media, because you can be involved in some kind of scandal. This could be a situation where people are watching you at work in regards to what you say, and what you say online can come back and haunt you, okay? Also, this could be, we could hear about scandals from crappies who are celebrities, and certain scandals that could be coming up with them. It's a time of arguments and debates in philosophy or religion. Be careful if you have to travel now. Disputes with foreigners are more than likely to happen. On the 8th at 5:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pluto goes direct, which is a better energy for you. The weight of the world is taken off your shoulder. You feel relief. You feel a bit grounded. You feel more decisive when taking actions and more in control of your situation, because you're no longer sitting on your hands about things. You do have a stellium in your 11th house of friendships, networks, and goals. So this is a beautiful time where you're more out and about. You're more about your social life. You can be joining a volunteer group, charity, religious group, organization, or you're more involved in your community, religion, or organization. I feel like at this time, you have the vertex in your 8th house, so it's not the best energy time for you, because you want to stick out more than everybody else, and you want to be seen at this time. So you can be having some awkward conversations with other people, like you need to make me look good, or it could be a situation not even with that, because we're dealing with 8th house, which also deals with love relationships. And it could be a situation where, like, I have done this before to my friend, and he's like, we were in college, and he was gay, and and of course I'm straight. So like, he was gay, and he still is happily married, and he and I used to hang out with him like a little fly, like that, with him all day long, okay? And and he one day finally stopped, and he said, "Marie, you can't walk with me anymore. Actually, you can't come into my dorm anymore." I'm like, "Why?" And he was like, "Because you make me look really straight, and people are really confused, and everybody thinks that I'm dating you, and I keep telling people I'm not dating you. Go ask her out. I'm not dating you." And everybody don't believe me. Nobody believes me that I'm like not touching you or tapping you. I'm like, they think we're dating? And he's like, "Marie, this isn't good. This isn't good. You're cock blocking me, bitch. You're cock blocking me for cock. I want cock." And I said, "I want cock too." And he's like, "You're not getting mine." And I'm like, "No, let's go cock." He's like, I can't, Marie. I can't go because you making me look so straight. The boys think I'm like with you. They don't even believe me when I say I'm not sleeping with you. They don't understand. They're like, "How do you not do that? How do you do that? How do you have?" And he's like, "I'm just friends with her." And they're like, "I don't understand." He's like, "It's like a Twilight Zone." And then he was like, "Just stay away from me for a few weeks and let me do me." And then it didn't work, because the moment I moved away, and I didn't move away, I just basically stopped hanging around him. But the moment I did that, then all my other friends like flocked around him, and I was like, "What the hell, Marvin?" And he was like, shut up. He's like, "I'm never getting laid because of you women." But it's gonna be like a situation like that where it could be like somebody like cock blocking you at this time because you two look like you're dating and everybody's assuming that you're dating. So it could be something simple as that. It could be something where others are trying to like help you out with your career and like look like getting others to help carry the load for you, even though you want to carry it by yourself so you can stand out at this time. Alrighty, and you could be feeling some kind of way about it because you're more about your individuality and you really want to be seen at this time with this energy. Okay, so it could be like something like that going on at this time for you. I do feel like for some of you, you don't like to work in groups at this time or a team, and you prefer to work by yourself because you want to be seen. Then October 9th at 4:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Aries. This could be dealing with the family members because the full moon has T-square with the 4th, 7th, and 10th house. So this means that you are fighting with the family members at this time. You may not be getting along with the women in the family, okay? Especially mother's side of the family you're not getting along with. This could be actually trying to get out of a roommate situation here and looking for another place to live, okay? Because you're not getting along with the person that you're living with at this time. This could be really fighting with a significant other. For some of you, this could be an ending of a relationship, especially a marriage, because you two are not getting along, or you're a live-in lover and you two are not getting along, and you could be looking, and they could be trying to kick you out, or you trying to kick them out, vice versa. For some of you, this could be looking for a new place to live. You may not be getting along with your children at this time. They could be a bit rebellious and pushing their boundaries with you as well. So it just depends what's going on with your natal chart, but these things could be happening, or you can find yourself fighting with your children, or even your adult children you can find yourself fighting with. On the 10th at 7:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Libra in the 10th house. You can have another source of income coming in. This can be a great time for business picking up, and then you have your main job, or for some of you, this could be your main job, and then looking for a holiday business endeavor or a holiday job as well that can bring in another source of income, or you benefit through your partner. That could be another source of income. This could be getting things done and accomplishing tasks successfully. This could be an increase of income coming in. This could be a great time for business picking up. Family can be supportive of you and tend to be extra helpful for you, or more of a participant in your life, especially during the holidays. So you could find yourself spending more time with family, or this could be a time of making spiritual travels, going to spiritual retreats at this time. Litigations can be coming up, but they're going to be in your favor. You can be respected at this time. This can be a raise or a promotion happening, or you're happy on an emotional level and a financial level at this time. This can be climbing the corporate ladder. This can also be a popular energy time for you. All eyes are on you, so you can be receiving a lot of attention. You can expect some delays when it comes to things that you want. On the 23rd at 12:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturn goes direct. This is a beautiful time for business picking up. This is more of a productive time for you. You can actually see movement happening during this time period. Some of this energy here, some of you have your Saturn return as well, so you can feel this energy when it goes direct. Not the best time to give advice to other people. You want to be fix-it-felix at this time. So other people can be challenging with this energy, and you can be a bit more controlling during this time period as well with other people and telling other people what to do. This is a time where you need to let them fall on their face, okay? Because Saturn is squaring the North Node at this time in your 5th house. So you tend to be a little bit more bossy and a little bit more controlling, and you're not going to win over people that way. So you can find people being a difficult time to deal with during this time period, or you could be dealing with some kind of delays and blockages at this time. You could also be suspicious of others or feel like other people don't have your back, or you could be expecting a certain amount of loyalty from friends and you're not going to get it. On the 23rd, you have a stellium happening in the 11th house, which is a beautiful energy time for you. At 3:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Scorpio. You'll probably be more out and about than usual at this time. It is a good time to get out and socialize. You can be traveling and visiting friends or family. Contacts could be formed that will help you in your career. This is a fun time to mingle. If you're single, you can be meeting people through groups or organizations. This is a beautiful time for growth with career, working on your hopes, wishes, and goals. If you need to ask for help, do so, because this is going to be a busy time period for you. You're going to have a lot lot on your plate this month, and you need to delegate your responsibilities at this time. You can find that others are very curious of you and wanting to get to know you because you are so mystical. You're almost like a mystical Scorpio in a way, because you have that big giant stellium in your 11th house. So everybody wants to know you. Everybody wants to get in your Kool-Aid, and you may not like the attention that you're receiving at this time as well, because it could be too much for you, and people could be just like very nosy, and you may not appreciate, or you can, or other people could be judgy, or you could be judgy of other people because you can feel like you have them figured out. You may not be able to take constructive criticism, or it could be a situation where your favorite manager or person snaps at you, and you can be feeling some kind of damn way about it. On the 23rd, the sun enters Scorpio at 6:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can be joining a group, gym, or organization. This can be unexpected gains coming to you, or you can be achieving your goals at this time. You tend to make friends with those in power or influence, or with popular people, or this could be the teacher's pet, or you're making friends with those in authority. You can be more about your friendships and being more out and about. You may have access to important people who can promote your interests and help you further your ambitions. Friendships and social occasions are mixed with power and excitement. Business enterprise may bring exciting and profitable opportunities. You may receive guidance from those who are older and wiser than you. It's a good time for business or business picking up. Others may not appreciate your creativity at this time. It may be hard to hear the feedback that's coming back. Opinions may not be forthcoming. Friends may fail at listening to you. Then on the 23rd at 9:05 a.m., Juno goes direct. This is going to be a time where you can write your own story for you relating better to others. This is a great time for communications, mental stimulation, and also this could be something that's coming up that's going to keep your interest at this time, or else you could be very bored with this energy. You can be restless, and you can be bored in relationships at this time. So it's definitely a time period where you need to be more out and about. You need to give the brain something to do, because if you don't give the brain something to do, then you can get very argumentative at this time. You're drawn to a partner who is highly expressive, ignites your curiosity, heightens your awareness, and seeks your opinion. This person you can not only share stimulating conversations with, could be dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Gemini, but are also able to resolve challenges within your partnership objectivity should the situation arise. Your partnerships objectively. Then on the 25th at 6:49 a.m. is the new moon in Scorpio, so solar eclipse, partial eclipse. So good time for business picking up. Not the best time for dealing with your relationships, because other people in your life bring their problems to your door, and they just kind of like impose on you and just assume that you'll do things and not really ask you. A friend may be going through a difficult crisis. You may become involved in a charitable organization. Others seek help from you. You may have relatives or in-laws who overstay their welcome or become too dependent upon you, and you can feel some kind of damn way about it. The neighborhood you live in becomes more seedy. New neighbors might be not the best people. This period brings about pleasant feelings between you and your mate. Your relationships will be emotionally satisfying. There will be opportunities to grow closer to each other through expressing your deepest inner feelings. Although there is a protective quality about the relationship now, you can rely upon your partner to be trustworthy, devoted, appreciative towards you. You are attracted to the more traditional committed style of companionships and may prefer to spend time with your mate in a secure and comfortable arrangement. Then on the 28th at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jupiter is in retrograde in your third house. So this can be a time of misunderstandings, miscommunications, misinterpreting. For some of you, learning disabilities can come up. Your dyslexia can come up at this time and really give you some struggles. So be careful with that. Don't read too much into text messages or emails, because you can be sending them to the wrong person. There could be misunderstandings. Also, you can take what other people say to you the wrong way. Also, you may not be able to take criticism, or you can feel like their friends or family can be attacking you. Your communications with others take on a profound quality with deeper meanings. A big brother attitude may present itself in your community as well. Then on the 29th at 3:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Scorpio in your 11th house. You could be in hermit mode at this time. It could be a situation where friends or family members can ask you the day of if you want to go out, if you want to do this, if you want to do that. And it's got to be 2 weeks or a month in advance for you to do plans with other people, or else you're going to say no, because your cup is full and it's loaded, and you are not about going out at this time, because it's like in the beginning month you were like out. Now you're like I've had enough. I had my fill. Thank you. Have a nice day. You should have asked 2 weeks in advance or a month. Thank you. Also, this could be a situation that certain things or certain events that you go to or invitations that you get invited to may have strings attached, okay? New alliances formed now may be unhealthy to your career down the road. You enjoy all comforts and luxuries of life. Watch your spending. There could be an increase of spending, so as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves. I feel like for some of you, this can be a great time to mingle if you're single. You will be involved in doing good deeds, being about charitable deeds. With this energy, avoid heated discussions. Certain topics at this time will make you look like the bad guy, and you'll end up in trouble. This can also be, for some of you, you being more respected in your workplace or in your community. This could be a time where your older brother may help you. Long distance travels can be fruitful. Others will enjoy your company and look at you for your opinions. You will come up with new ideas in your professions. Overall, an auspicious time for you. Then on the 30th, Mars in retrograde at 9:26 a.m. in the 6th house of daily routine and pets. You can be very bored and restless. This would be a great time to change up your routine to keep things interesting. Pacing yourself, avoiding getting overtaxed should be the focus of what could otherwise be a stressful period. That applies the both emotional and physical world, as you have stop and go pressures and patience, regularity to diffuse their impact and keep you well and cheerful. Life in the workplace can seem a lot of frustrations flying, so it will be a good time to put your best sense of humor forward and your head when all around you are losing their minds. What you can change, do. What you can't, don't try. This is an easy time for diminishing returns and time, energy, and doing things that drain you. So be creative, pick and choose your battles with other people, and don't waste your energy on other people or things that are not important at this time. The first card I come up with is the Six of Swords. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up. For others of you, get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be. The Three of Coins, this is a time of growth. I feel like you could be earning some respect from certain people in your life at this time, and this could be also spiritual growth happening. The Devil card, I feel like this could be you being more pleasure seeking. I feel for some of you this could be you also working on yourself or quitting a bad habit at this time with this energy. The Eight of Cups, you're ready to walk away from a certain situation. You're ready to end the situation at this time because it's not making you happy. Even though it brings and provides growth for you and income, I feel like you're over it. I feel like this could be an emotionally confusing time period. Should I stay or should I go? Because your emotional attachments may be keeping you where you're at this time. So also you could be very giving to a fault, and you may have a lot of lessons coming up with your giving energy, especially to family members for some of you. And this can be a time period where it can be very emotionally confusing to end a situation because of all they've done to you in the past. The Ace of Cups, I see emotional validation coming through with this energy, not necessarily in regards to this situation, but other things that you have going on in your life at this time. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. For some of you, there could be some options coming up for you. Doesn't mean that you'll take them because of your emotional attachment here, which is going to lead you very confused at this time. The Five of Cups, depression happening for you. So watch your emotional self. Look at this. You have like a lot of cup cards here going on. So this could be a time period here for some of you. You can be reconnecting with people from your past. You can reconnect with an ex, but at the same time it could be very confusing for you. For some of you, this could be dealing with somebody that has like drug abuse or alcoholism, and I feel like for some of you this could be like an emotional time. For some of you, this could be dealing with somebody that's relapsing or something like that and watching them go through it at this time. So it's not the easiest energy time for you emotionally. The Chariot card brings about a victory coming up. Smooth changes are happening at this time. It could be too quiet for you, and you can be very bored with this energy. The World card, success, recognition, plans working out exactly as planned with this energy. The Five of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, you could be over certain situations going on in your life as well with this energy. For some of you, you could be bullied at this time as well and not getting along with certain people. You can be feeling restless with this energy as well. You can be tolerating certain situations, but it may be a little bit before you freak out. The Eight of Coins, for some of you, certain things that are going on at work that are beyond your control, or the way certain kids are acting, you can be obsessed with at this time, and it could be very hard for you to disconnect from it because you're dealing with ego stuff at this time. So you're looking for that validation or wanting that validation or feel important to some people, but you can't win over everybody, so you just kind of have to focus on you and what you can control at this time and not focus on how everybody else feels on you, because for some of you, this could be looking at the comment bars on the internet and feeling some kind of damn way about it. Don't do that. Just ignore them and don't be upset by it. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody that's jealous of you at this time, and they don't have the same things as you, or they could be very competitive to you or feel threatened by you. Let your haters hate. Let your haters be your motivators. You don't got to prove yourself to nobody. Let your work speak for you during this time period. The Ten of Cups, I do see your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. This could be about this situation, so there could be some healing going on in regards to the self-talk, in regards to how you look at the world or how you perceive certain relationships in your life at this time. You may start feeling sorry for the person that's bitter towards you or that gives you problems. You may start thinking that they have mental illness with this energy, so for some of you, you're very powerful at this time, I feel, and you are in an important position that you're in, so this is a beautiful energy time for you. I feel for some of you, this is a great time for vloggers or people making documentaries at this time. This could be a great time for you as well. I do feel like for some of you, you can be working in a different state or country, or you could be working online with a different country as well. The Star card, manifesting what you want during this time period. This is hope. This is certain wishes coming true as well with this energy. The Seven of Wands, recommitting yourself to your goals. Certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life at this time. I feel like you can be easily offended by what other people say, or just some people just rub you the wrong way, and they're the antagonists in your life, and you just hate the way that they just rub on you the wrong way, and it's like, oh my gosh, and you just want to hit them and you can't. So, keep your hands to yourself. Try to form a different perspective. Sometimes that's just the Satan energy testing you, because there's some people that go, oh my God, I'm so spiritual. And then the Satan energy goes, really? You're so spiritual? Well, let me see. And then they go, ting, and next thing you know, you go, ah, and they're like, yeah, you so spiritual, like that. So be careful. You can be fighting social injustices, or this could be injustice happening towards you at this time, and you could be fighting with HR, or you could be fighting with those in management at this time about things that are wrong, or things that are not happening at this time, or things that just seem to be a bit unfair. I feel like also this could be a situation here that your actions inspire others to take actions on a situation because they said, oh, you did it, well, let me speak my truth too. They may not come forth, but in private to whoever they have to talk to, they will talk to they will tell somebody. So you inspire, you give strength to others, you motivate others to change or to speak up at this time. So that's a very beautiful thing. I feel like for some of you, you could be following a certain philosophy on life. I do see a new love interest coming up. The Queen of Coins, you can be more invested in family at this time with this energy. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. There could be a financial windfall happening. For some of you, this could be business picking up at this time. with this energy. This could be unexpected monies coming to you, inheritance coming to you, or there could be some kind of, if you're in Florida with the weather, there could be some kind of stimulus check coming to you as well. The Three of Cups, you can be more about family with this energy. Watch your emotional self at this time. A lot of cup cards here with this energy. The Temperance card, you're more about your sanity, you working on yourself. I feel like you're taking life a little bit more seriously. I feel like there's going to be second chances coming to you at this time, that you're able to prove yourself to others, and that could be that standing out thing that happens in the beginning of the month. So this is a time where you're putting down your partying ways, and or you're feng shuiing your house, you're working on yourself, because you have some blessings coming in here that you're getting excited about at this time, and you want to put your best foot forward with this energy. The Knight of Swords, I feel like you're open to new experience, but to an extent. I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with a liar, so be sure to check people's resumes, because their resume is not real, okay? I do see investment opportunities coming up for you as well. I do see new love coming in for you this month. The Moon card, I feel that truth is going to be revealed with this energy, or this could be on your emotional life at this time, and there could be some self-realizations happening at this time, and things that you need to work on and change with this energy, or this energy can bring about healing. The Tower card talks of traveling coming up, talks of changes happening with this energy for you. For some of you, this can be a move. For some of you, this could be your new normal coming up at this time. So this may not be the easiest time period. Some of you are going through your Saturn return in Aquarius. Those of you who are like 26, 27, 28, and then those of you who are in your 50s, okay? The Knight of Wands, I feel like this is a fun time for love, having a new adventure in love at this time, or doing fun things with your partner during this time period, traveling. For some of you, this can be like your love relationship going on to the next level. You could be engaged this month or by the end of the year. So I see that happening. So this could be like a fun time for love at this time. The Seven of Cups, I see lots of thoughts of future at this time. Again, recommitting to goals. Victories are coming up for you with this energy. So much needed good news. And Two of Cups, I feel like for some of you, you know, this could be a new love coming in, but this could be somebody that you already know, and this person could be coming back around because they're not over you yet, okay? Very intense love connection, you know, very strong love connection with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So this is very strong energy, and no Page of Cups around either. So this is going to come in very quickly at this time. So this could be somebody that you've been wanting for a while. I love you, my Cappies, and have a fabulous week. Kisses.